The next Marvel rival character to be revealed is Adam Warlock, and in this video we're going to be breaking down every single one of his abilities with the names and his ultimate, and some of them with the gameplay that's already been revealed that you may have missed. So make sure you stick around, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and let's get into the breakdown and let's decide if he will be good or if he won't. I personally, I'm going to say straight away, he is going to be a great support character. But first, let's get into his biography. So Adam Warlock was created to be the perfect specimen, able to manipulate cosmic forces. He represents the full potential of what we could one day become. Until then, he stands alone as a shining golden beacon of all that is good within us. So this biography is just a basic background lore to Adam Warlock and who he is. So if you're unfamiliar with him at all in the Marvel comics, then this is the lore for you. But the next piece of biography that I'm going to read is actually the lore for Adam Warlock that's related to Marvel rivals. So the next piece of lore is when the time stream entanglement struck, Adam Warlock reflexively shielded himself in a protective cocoon. When he emerged, his cosmic senses identified Null's impending threat. Traveling to Clintar, Adam encountered the Guardians of the Galaxy and discovered a power even greater than Null's, ready to incinerate the planet and countless others. So that is a really interesting lore, and I mentioned it in the other videos. Please go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment if you want me to make a full video of the lore and story of Marvel Rivals. This is one that's going to be coming. It's going to be a long video to make, but yeah, that's such an interesting piece of lore, and especially if you've read the others, and I can't wait to explain it in more detail. But let's move on to the abilities. So starting off with the first one, Regenerative Cocoon. Once his body perishes, Adam Warlock can freely move as a soul and reforge his body at a chosen spot. So you can see him here coming in from a cocoon, and he's chosen that spot to actually revive himself, and that is such an interesting ability that I think is going to be great. And the reason for that is because once he spawns, he can immediately use his ultimate, and I'll explain why that's so good in a minute. So moving on to the next ability, Soul Bond. Unite the souls of allies in a bond, granting them healing over time and distributing damage taken across the board. So you can see it unites the souls of the two characters on the screen, which is Punisher and Rocket, and I think that's just a really good ability to use. Distributing the damage taken across the board means both of them can get weak, and if you do that with a smaller character and a tank, then I think that would be amazing, as that smaller health character will be able to stay alive a lot longer because of the tank's health. So moving to the next one, Avatar Livestream. Target an ally for bouncing stream of healing energy, which also heals himself upon casting, and this self-targets if no ally is selected. So this bouncing stream of healing energy, he heals them and also heals himself. So that's quite a crazy ability, to be honest. Another healing ability which also counts as a healing for himself, which quite a few of the other healers they don't do that. So yeah, I think that's a really good one. So moving on to is actually Attack Quantum Magic. Launch quantum energy to deal damage. And you can see it's quite a quick one, and he's got actually two attacking ones. And this one, you just load it up and it's quite a simple attack, especially if you've got the healing already going on. This one should be decent. The only thing is it looks like it doesn't do too much damage, so maybe if you aim for the head, you'll get more, which hopefully it should be. So moving on to the next ability, which actually doesn't have any gameplay for it, is Cosmic Cluster. So that is the other attack one. Gather quantum energy in a cluster and then swiftly launch it at the enemy. So I feel like this attack is the one that's going to be dealing more damage out of the two, because the other one didn't seem to be doing too much damage, but this one in particular I feel like will be the better of the two. And yeah, I think this one would be good because in between healing, you will be throwing out some attacks as well. So this is the team combo, and it's Adam Warlock enhances the rebirth power of Star-Lord or Mantis, granting them the power of the Cocoon Revival. So what that means is that they can choose where they want to spawn in, which is crazy because Adam Warlock can do that. And if you can bring them back in, and then they can all straight away if they have one ready, then I think that is such a good team combo. One of the better ones, I would say, if you have Star-Lord or Mantis on your team. So that could be really good synergy if those three work together. So moving on to the final thing, which is his ultimate, and it's called Karmic Revival. Awaken the karma of allies to revive them. Allies revived have lower health but enjoy a brief period of invincibility. So when I was talking about earlier, the fact that he can use his Cocoon Revival, and then immediately use his ultimate, I think that's crazy. Because if he dies and he then spawns back in and his teammates then die, he can then just revive them. Even though they have lower health, they have that brief period of invincibility, and they might be able to use their ultimates as well. So I think that's such a good ultimate, and he may become, like, you know, the key support like Mercy is in Overwatch. I think that Adam Warlock could be that. So guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please let me know down below. Please again hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and comment on which character that's not been revealed yet that you want me to discuss next. So yeah guys, I've been Az, you guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.